Hello everyone, Renee here. This is a first impression video of PlayerUnknown's Battleground, but from now on I will just call it Battleground because we don't call DayZ Rocket DayZ, right? That's just a little bit silly. In this video I will show you a couple of lives, some issues, some cool things, and in the end what I think of the game in its current state. So when you boot up the game, you'll join this standard battle royale kind of scenery. Everyone's running around like a maniac and screaming and shooting each other. I don't really like this kind of stuff. I think it's a little bit childish, but I guess you gotta give the people something to do. I just wish you could block like voice at these intro times or something. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy the video and that you get a better understanding of what this is. Because I see very positive reactions from all the other YouTubers and streamers, because I guess they have another game to play, right? I'm a little bit more skeptical. I'm very skeptical since DayZ about the game, and you know, why not try it and tell you how I feel about it, because you guys obviously love DayZ, otherwise you wouldn't be at my channel, and you know, it has a lot of overlap. A lot of people are jumping into this game, and I'm gonna show you what it's all about. The game in its current state is third person. I heard they will implement first person. I spawned next to a house. Usually in the first room you enter you find a gun and some bullets. So I decided to go immediately into the other room and shoot the guy, in the hope he didn't find a gun yet. The guy ran around and he actually hid from me for a little bit. He ran back to the first house where I found my pistol. I found a better gun upstairs and I ran around the house to confront him. Sometimes I feel like you can hit a guy a little bit too much, but I don't know. Let's go to the next encounter in this life. In this type of games you usually have a map and they draw a circle and you have to stay within the circle, otherwise you'll die, like you see here. And the circle gets smaller and smaller into, like, for example, a 50-meter radius, and you have to fight till the last man dies. This life is actually quite similar to my first couple of lives, or I would die kind of immediately, or I would make one kill and then get shot. As you see, I'm kind of alright close range, but on longer range I'm not so good. In this life I spawned, but after that the server went kind of like unresponsive. I couldn't do anything anymore, couldn't pick anything up. I've had this several times during the time I played it. It's not very nice, but you can pretty quickly you can enter another match again, and I assume this is just the early beta issues of matchmaking. The rain in this game looks alright, but I don't like that there appear like drops on your screen. They distract me from, you know, seeing movement in the distance. I rather had seen like a DayZ solution of it, like making it harder to see because of some sort of mist effect or something. This was actually the first time that I didn't find anything specific in the first house I entered, so I moved to the next house. I found some supplies and suddenly someone came into my house. At first I didn't understand it, but you right click and you pick up or use the item. And suddenly another car approached. This guy got me pretty good, so I needed to get some sort of medical stuff, and this is actually the first time that I used it. Bandage, you right click it and you get a little bit of health. At the bottom you'll see my health bar under the white AK. It's actually maybe better to use a medkit immediately because they give you more health. If you are above 75% health you cannot use bandages anymore. I don't know how it is with medkits. I was kind of closing in towards the end of the match and everyone kind of needed to go across this bridge. But I was gonna wait because I heard a lot of shots around there and I was going to check it out from this ridge line. There was no one in this little village I was at. I didn't really understand what happened here. I didn't see him anywhere anymore. I hit him and he just disappeared. But it kind of seemed like the server went down, which was a shame because I had a good run. I think the biggest downside of this game for me personally is compared to DayZ standalone is just it doesn't feel tense to me at all. And that's a shame, right? Because that's what you want this game to be. You want it to be an epic game that feels very tense. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this game? Do you feel the same? Let me know in the comments, and if you like me to explore this game a little bit more, let me know. I hope you enjoyed. Cheers.